Hello everyone, it's Kirsten here again. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me this morning. We're now in our second full week of Dephemerember, and the prompt for today is Halloween meets Christmas. So I've been through the stuff that Lottie sent me, and I've also been through all the digitals that Barbara and Luise have provided for us. Some of them are paid and some of them are freebies. Gathering together what I want for today for Halloween meets Christmas. So I found these papers in Lottie's pile, and I think I picked this out just because it's red, and I was thinking that, you know, red and green, this has compliments of the season on it, Christmas number down the bottom. But actually I think what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to colour these two green. So I want to colour those two green, and I don't think I'm going to colour. I might stamp this one, I might not. I think it was an envelope at some point. Don't know, I might not use it. I might, because actually it'd be quite nice just making it into an envelope and sticking it in a journal at some point. This one I haven't quite decided yet either. I've picked out these because they've got the red in it, and Christmas we kind of think about red. And I think I'm going to use this Effie, and I'm maybe going to use her again. I printed her out as small. This was a misprinted tag from this same freebie for Luise's 20,000 followers on YouTube, and it didn't print quite right, so it's kind of got a kind of what's the word I want, a kind of Halloweeny feel to that, so I think I might use that as well. We'll see. I'll show you what my plans are in a bit. I want to colour these, and this is a freebie from a Dephemerember last year, I think, or was it the year before? But this is from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, and she still has this on her website as well. So this is going to be my background, but not as it is at the moment. The first thing I'm going to do is a bit more fiddly. I'm going to colour these and let these be drying. Oh, and there was also this skull in Lottie's stuff as well. So I'm going to colour these, and then I'm going to deal with these. So I need to get my box out. So I want on this paper, I want some green. So I've got here evergreen bough. I've got brush corduroy, which never actually dries green in the end of the day, and forest moss. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with evergreen bough, seeing we're talking about evergreen. And if you haven't joined and watched me before, if you cover that nozzle over, Tim Holtz said this, you don't need to do all this thingy, you can actually shake it properly until it starts rattling. There we go, see, it starts rattling, you can shake it properly. This here is so that it doesn't, because if you shake it like that with the top on, all the spray stuff starts coming out. So you don't need to shake it for 20 minutes, you just need to shake it for about a minute, like that. So let's spray some of this on. There we go. Put some on there. I'm going to just do a quick blast. It's very, very wet paper. So I'm just going to do a quick blast to start it off, and then put it off to the side to dry.
Editing Kirsten here. You don't really need to see all this palaver. I'm just popping it to say.
I'm going to put that to the side, And now I'm going to just let you know what I'm planning to do with this. I'm going to, got my embossing pen, and I'm going to emboss these stars. I'm going to do the white ones, no, I'm going to do the black ones in clear. I'm going to do the yellow ones in salvage patina, no, in rusty hinge. I'm going to do the blue ones in salvage patina, and the red ones I'm going to do in red. So there's a mix up. See, salvage patina and rusty hinge are more kind of Halloweeny colours, and then the clear and the red are more kind of Christmassy colours. So that's not what I was going to do, was it? Because the clear was going to go over the yellow. The clear over the yellow, the rusty hinge over the blue, the salvage patina over the black. Oh, we'll get there. So I don't think you want to sit there and see me colouring in stars and then embossing them. So I'll show you where we've got to once I've finished. I've embossed the stars. I forgot that I was using this ultra thick embossing enamel for the red, because it's the only red I have, and it's kind of a bit messy, but I did them first and I thought, actually, do you know what, now I'm going to make everything messy, because this isn't about a starry night all lovely and Christmassy and bright. This is about a Halloween meets Christmas. And now I'm just going to go around with some more water, some watercolours in various shades of black, with maybe a touch of the blue, purple, whatever. But we're just going to go around and make a bit of a mess, and of course what it will do is it won't go over where the stars are. It will make the stars all, let's go for a bit of this one this time. And this is a lovely bluey black.
Editing Kirsten here again. You really don't want to listen to me prattling on as I paint. I'm sure you all know how to paint, but you might be curious about which paints I am using. All these are Daniel Smith's watercolour paints, and these are all graduated paints. So for those that don't know what a graduated paint is, as it dries, the particles of the paint separate, so you don't just get one flat colour. You'll see that more at the end when you see it dried. So instead of getting a very flat, this is just one colour. Even within these colour blocks, there's a variation in the colour. And the colours that I've used on this sheet are Moon Glow, Shadow Violet, Luna Blue, and then I mistakenly put this blue down here, this dark blue down here. This is ultramarine blue, which I mistakenly did, and there's a tiny bit of hematite in one wee place, and that could be the bit that's underneath this black star here. Again, I just put my brush in the wrong thing. So this is it drying up.
We've got twinkly skies with the thing, but we've got what we've got here now is our Halloween means Christmas background. So I'm going to put that aside to dry. These dies, I'm afraid I can't tell you whose they are, because I don't know. I've had them for a while and I can't actually remember where I got them from. Does that not look a bit like a Christmas tree to you? Because that was my thought, using the bats. And actually it works quite well in that, doesn't it? To make the Christmas tree. This will be my tag in the end, but I'm going to create a belly band using this, I think. And I've got another wee thing for this. I thought there we go. If he could be wearing his Halloween mask. And I'm thinking, don't quite know what I'm going to do. Oh, we could have her as the angel on the top of the Christmas tree. Excellent. I need to do some kind of decoration on the Christmas tree. I did think that the obvious thing is, of course, is using some white thread as like spiders. Or actually I could use some muslin cloth, couldn't I? And make that look like spiders' webs over the tree. I'm just pulling it. If you just keep pulling it, it kind of, because it's such a loose weave, it just loosens more and more and more. So I'm going to bring this back over and put it on top of there. This is me thinking as I'm going along, which is the way most of us, I think, craft. There we go, see. That's like spider's webs over a Christmas tree. And then I did think I might cut out some of these and use them as kind of baubles just because they were things. So 1/2 inch EK punch. And I thought that if I do can't get at them. If I do that, oh, see, look, even landed in quite a good place for kind of baubles on the tree. Kind of stop these, but once I printed off too many of these, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm ruining these. I printed off, what's this on the page with? It's on the page with something else that I wanted more than one copy of. Can't remember what it's on the page with. And it's just when I saw them there, I thought, oh, I could use them for baubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 2, 6. That's not very red. Maybe use this kind of orangey one. 7. Put that back up. So I'm going to cut her out. I'm going to assemble my Christmas tree. I'm going to cut some more of these bats. I think maybe he needs some cobwebby as well, doesn't he? Some cobwebbiness behind him. Although you see he's all very Halloweeny, so maybe we need some Christmassy thing behind him. So what could we do that's Christmassy? Let me have a look. These sequins, which are actually stars. I've got ones that I've got some. Oh, and I've got these. Forgotten about these. Let's put these down. I've got these light bulbs. Christmas bulbs. I could put those on the tree, couldn't I? Or do I put them behind? Maybe I should put them on. Oh, look at that. They're quite cool, aren't they? I've forgotten all about these. Let's have a look. They can be hanging from the toadstools. Instead of spider's web, what I should do is actually put tinsel over this one, maybe. No. Let's another wee box from the sewing, and we could put those lights on the gold thread. cut this down. This becomes the, still haven't quite decided about that. We'll decide later the time. Make up the Christmas tree as well with Effie's little friend as a fairy on the top, and we'll see you once I've got that along the next stage. So here we go. This is the finished journaling card with our Christmas tree made out of bats, spider web for tinsel, and the baubles are these red circles from the flowers that you saw me do earlier, and then these little ones are from the Digital Collage Club that's now called something else and I can't remember what it is. These are vintage Halloween too. They come in 3 sizes and this is the smallest size, which is just a lovely size for baubles for the bat tree. Peeking out behind the bat tree is a stamp by Indigo Blue called Batty, and then we have our very special fairy on the top with a little star at the end of her hat. And Effie must have been a bad boy because he hasn't got presents under the tree, he's got pumpkins, and you can't see that does actually say Christmas there. There we go. So that's the journaling card, which goes in this page, and I did emboss the mask with salvage patina, so there's a kind of sparkle for the mask and a sparkle thing. Effie's got his Christmas lights hanging from his mushrooms, which is a kind of Halloween come Christmas twist as well. And so he'll go to the, is it a Christmas or a Halloween masked ball, and find out what's underneath the Christmas tree for him and see if he sees his long lost friend. So that's that page finished. I haven't stamped it because there's embossed stars here, and that, well, of course, the ink's not going to stick to them. I might put it down here instead, the date. I haven't quite decided. I might put it in the back of the journaling card actually. But for now, oh, I haven't punched out. I'll punch out my holes. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you're having fun with your Dephemerember and remembering, like me now, to make ephemera. Take care. Keep crafting. Bye for now.